Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing today? Today is going to be a pretty slow and chill day. Actually, I'm going to turn that up a little bit. So yeah, today we're going to be doing some exploration. I don't know why. I'm just in the mood to play some Minecraft today. I originally was going to play some more Factorio today, but I feel like I feel kind of groggy, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm definitely gonna be coming down with something tomorrow, and that's gonna suck. So I want to make sure that I can stream before we do pretty much anything. Just in case if I actually do get knocked out, I don't want to go all weekend again without streaming. So I am currently just working on gathering everything that we might need to go exploring. And I'm noticing a problem that I am missing quite a lot of important things in my ender chests, and I don't know where they are, which is great. So yeah, yellow, I need the beds. I have a bed. We're good on that. I have my bow, I have arrows, extra food, my chest plate I should probably have on my hotbar. And I went to go install a enchantment description mod. And I'm noticing how terribly inconvenient it is. So, as I load into the nether, I gotta go take a quick stop over at my Dwarven Fortress build here. And you know what? While we're over here, I might as well show you guys some updates that we have on it. Now, I haven't really been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. Rusty Jacob and I have been getting back into Tarkov recently. So that's been taking up most of my playtime, honestly. And what I'm here for... Let's see here. I am here... here we go, for iron. Let's see, here. Perfect. Okay, so 9 iron anvils. 9 anvils. Take those. I have redstone at the house. What else am I missing? I don't know. Oh well. I'll show you guys around. Like I said, there were quite a lot of updates to the Dwarven Fortress since the last time you guys saw it. Using my free cam mode, let's go ahead and check things out. So, the exterior... Okay, yeah, now it's time to turn you down. The exterior has some updates, which is very nice. I am starting to work on the upper portions of the walls, but most of the walls have yet to be decorated. There is a tower here that needs to be put in, a couple of towers along this side, and I'm starting to work on this portion of the fortress here because I want to extend this out this way to where the ocean meets up over there. As for everything else, the primary tower is being constructed right now. I'm probably going to turn this section over here into like a small courtyard. Then the upper towers and stuff will be worked on at a later date. And then it's just fill in the blanks. Down below, let's go take a look. We got a pretty significant area dug out over here for the starter village of the dwarves, which is very nice. I'm still trying to decide how I want this to go, because there's a lot of like twists and odd shapes to the tunnel, to the cave system, that I'm trying to like make it look natural. I don't know, it's been quite a challenge, honestly, but I like the challenge. It's very good. Cleaned up our storage system over down here. I'll take that. Ooh, gunpowder. I need that. A lot of that, actually. Then I started working on the lower parts of the mine. Of course, on this third layer here, we have the original starter mine shaft, which everything will be linking up to. And then down here, as you can see, I started working on the grand forge of the system. I got this really pretty floor design out of tough bricks, deep slate, some basalt, and nether brick. It looks really, really good. I like this. This is probably one of my proudest achievements so far, was this floor. Right here is where the actual main, like, forge is going to be. I'm going to be extending this walkway around these stairs here to where we'll have all of the crafting areas over here, and of course the like a big lava fall is going to be coming up from down there into the primary forge. I also wanted to show you guys down here, I started messing with the pillars and supports and stuff, because I want to extend this lava pool all the way down and make this like a grand lava bridge into the main forge itself, to where it like spills over into the area, you know? I've been getting a lot of ideas just looking through things like Pinterest and a lot of like forum pages where Minecraft has been, people have been posting like Minecraft ideas and stuff. It's really cool. So the biggest problem that I've been having is, what the hell am I going to be doing with the skulk? Well, here's the thing. I want to keep the skulk. I don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep a good portion of it too. But the issue is there's so much of it everywhere, right? And if I break my rule real quick just to show you guys, in the F3 menu, this is only Y38. This isn't as deep as I want the pathway to be. Like, I want it to go much, much deeper, but there's been a major holdup with dealing with the skulk, just because there's so much of it. Getting rid of all of it has been quite a task. But I don't know. I want to get down at least another 20 blocks for the deep slate mine, you know? And I kind of want to do it the same way that I did the original mine shaft, but have it blocked off to where, like, the rest of the skulk is like trying to seep through it. You know? Be a fun little lore tidbit of the skulk. Because we are still preparing the lore. We're still trying to work towards getting all of the lore and stuff done for the world. And thanks to you guys, we have a pretty solid foundation to go through. Which brings us to what we are hoping to accomplish today. That is going to be getting some new lands. Lodestones. Oh, it's chiseled stone bricks. Okay. So, first off, let's just make 6 lodestones. That'll work. 6 compasses. Anvils, compasses. And just in case, we'll take some spare iron and redstone with us. I'm not all too worried about bringing any more stone brick with us. I don't think I have a stone cutter here, which is very odd. But alright, so compass box. That'll go in there. And then I have some extra paper in this box for rockets. So, in preparation, of course, I have 2 extra shulker boxes full of stuff, some paper to make more rockets with to get around, the elytra, all of my netherite stuff, an extra ender chest, food, some spare food in the ender chest as well, mistake, an extra elytra just in case if ours breaks, leather to make leather boots in case if we need it. I would be using my trident with the Riptide enchantment if I did have Riptide, but I don't. My bow, just in case if we need it. And, of course, the brush, in case if we come across any ancient ruins. But I think we're doing pretty good on sniffers, so that is what that primarily is for. I hope we won't need to use it anymore, but, you know, sometimes you just never really know what you're going to come across in this game. So, what is the plan? Well, plan's really simple. More importantly, the plan is to further explore the continent that we live on right now. So, if we take a second and I go ahead and boot up MCA Selector, right? And we're going to do File, Open World. Give me just one moment. Instances. 21 saves of that. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the chat. Whoops. Let's do window capture. CA selector. There we go. Let's transform bit to screen. All right. So we're gonna put you right there. No, damn it. Bam. All right. So, for those of you who don't know, this is a little third-party application called MCA Selector. Whenever you have like a major update to a Minecraft world or to Minecraft or anything else, I would usually boot up this this software, and it allows me to edit the chunks in my world. Now, what does that mean? Basically, instead of having the forever world being just solid, never changing from day one to forward, right? Instead of having to travel, you know, tens of thousands of blocks to go find new content, we could just boot this up and simply select, I don't know, this little chunk right here and delete it. As soon as we boot up the world again, the chunks will regenerate, new content will be available a hell of a lot closer. Now, the problem with that, obviously, is being anything that you have in those chunks will be deleted and will be destroyed. So, I have made it a specific rule that any of these larger sections of chunks that have builds in them will not be touched. So, if you look, here's the Dwarven Fortress, right? You can see there's the little market area, all of our scaffolding, the center area, our chest monsters right here. So, essentially, these 4 chunks will never get deleted. That little quadrant of chunks will never get deleted. Right? Over here, this is our spawn chunks. Right? All of our farms just are barely contained in this section of chunks right here. So this solid chunk of land right here will not be touched. And also because all of our terraforming is gonna make its way around into that major area. So that and these, and also this little chunk right here is not gonna get touched. Because this chunk here, you can see a little arrow that I have pointed right here. This has an ocean monument on it that we found. That's what this is. This chunk here is selected to be completely avoided by anything. This is where our industrial district and all of our major farms are going to go. Mob farm, guardian farm, you name it, it's going to be right there. So, what I was thinking, since we have explored a pretty decent amount of stuff a little bit further to the north, I was thinking that we can either go northeast and explore this section of land over here, or we can continue going west and northwest from the Dwarven Fortress to see if there's anything else interesting going on this bit of the continent. So that's the plan. So I figure we could go ahead and start by going this way, and just to see what we could find. Now, are there any things that you know, I'm looking for? The answer is yes, as a matter of fact, there is. I am trying to find a mountain range that is capable of housing a ancient city. That's one thing that I am going to be looking for. But the problem is that's going to be a really, really big mountain range, and there's not really that many of them nearby. Some other things that I'm going to be looking to find are a mangrove swamp, so that way we can start getting mangrove trees. And honestly, just exploring the world. I want to generate, you know, as many chunks as I possibly can. Look around, see what we can find. And also, I hope I have it with me. I do. Yes. Collect a lot of hay. Ooh, a bundle. With a mixed stack of any items. So yes, we are unfortunately going to be robbing all of these people of all of their resources. All of their food, pretty much. But hey, my animals gotta eat too. Survival of the fittest. Look at this rocky cliffs here. Ooh. Hold on a minute here. Can we find some calcite here? That's diorite. Oh, look at all the coal. Ooh, this is awesome. I love finding cliffs like mountain ranges like this. Just all the exposed ores and stuff are fantastic. Especially for people who are just starting off in a world. Ugh, they're so good. Okay, low key. We might actually have a contender for a an ancient city mountain. Hold on. We got another little village over here that's built into the side of the mountain. Interesting. All right, if I can do a little bit of parkour here. Perfect. Hello? Housekeeping? Another bundle, thank you. Book? I don't really need much else from villages anymore, honestly. They're honestly just saving me the time for farming. Alright, any more hay bales nearby? Yes, sir. Perfect. Alright, so, hey, this mountain's looking pretty nice. Is there a way inside, I wonder? A cave, a ravine. We got a ravine. possible entryway. All right, we're looking good so far. Oop. Bye. Gotta be careful in here. Gotta be careful in here. Go away. Oh, I'm so sorry. You guys can't fucking see. Ah! Okay, this entryway is a dead end. There was that other section of the ravine that we can go check out. This looks a little bit more promising. All right. Show me the money. Oh, it's going down, down. All right, we have, oh, deep slate. Ow. And it's still going. Okay. Oh boy, there's a lot to take in here. 1 second. Let me clear out a little threshold. Holy crap. Alright, real fast. Let me get... Nope. That's the one I want. Perfect. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, wait, we have Skulk. Okay. Hold on, this might be a good thing. Unfortunately, this mineshaft is going to burn to the ground. That's a shame. This was a pretty cool mineshaft. Okay, okay. We have a deep dark. Ah. I'm so sorry, spiders. I really don't want to go down there. I would like to avoid actually stepping foot down there. But I think we're gonna have to. Fortunately, it doesn't look like there is an ancient city down here. Although, I do want these diamonds. I'll take those, thank you. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a city here, folks. That is such a shame. Damn. I was really hoping that there would be a city in here. This is the perfect place for one. But once again, our ancient city luck has not been very good. All right, how do I get out of here now? Ow. Ow. Maybe if we travel a little bit closer to where the actual mountain was, follow some of these cave systems, we might have some luck. Maybe. Oh, baby. Yes, I was right. I was right. There is an ancient city here. Ooh, yes, 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 and yes. Okay. Ooh, this is great news. There is a Shrieker way up there, though. Oh, yes. Alright, for the sake of things. It is big. It is fairly enclosed. And there are Shriekers everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Chat? I think we found it. Chat, I think we found our ancient civilization, our ancient kingdom. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. And this is right in the mountain, isn't it? Oh, it is. And there's a perfect pathway all the way back up. Oh, my God. Chat, we did it. We found it. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Okay. Let's grab the compass box. Lodestone. Nope, stop making noise. Poop. Alright, that is strike 2. I just gotta get up to that shrieker. And we're good. Okay. So, excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's do that. Let's grab one of our anvils. Let's do this. Ancient Kingdom build. Alright, and there we have it. Primary goal complete. Let's collect our stuff and get the hell out of here. Whew. Alright, which way is north? East, south, north. So we gotta go that way. Alright, nice. Objective 1 complete. Ancient city bound. Let's just keep on keeping on. Love to see it. Oh, we got another village over here. Hello, friendos. How be thou? Ah, that's right. You guys are Spruce Village. You have pumpkins instead of wheat. Okay, we got a nice regular swamp biome. Not exactly the biome I was hoping to find, but it's something. What else do we have over here? Ocean. Frozen ocean, actually. There's a shipwreck right there. And tons of glaciers. Let's see. tundra. Alright, we're back to some forests. Good. Crazy terrain generation by the looks of things. We got another swamp biome over here. This one's itty bitty. Straying off the beaten path a little bit. It happens. Yeah, a little itty bitty swamp. Frogs! Oh my god, we got frogs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to collect a bunch of frogs to get the achievement. Would also just be nice to have them close by. I think the Human Kingdom, one of its many features is gonna be to have a zoo. Zoom. Village. Hello. Hello, friendlies. How are you? Give me your food. Do. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wow. Another village? Damn. Alright. Cool, cool. This is a pretty cool area, actually. I'm gonna fly around here a little bit more. I really like this area. Like, I really, really like this area. Got a little riverside village here. Hello, friends. Just coming in to steal your food. That's all. Oh, I promise I'll try not to let your animals out. Elytra's actually at like half durability already. Damn. Oh wait, I gotta go this way. Yeah, this whole area is just rolling fields, plains, and just open land. Which is awesome in my opinion, dude. Goodbye. What do you got? Aside from a little bit of XP to help fix my elytra, fucking nothing. Alright, cool beans, brother. Oh, excuse me. That one stuck out of me. I apologize. Okay. Brand new day. All right, let's check MCA selector again. File, open world, bam, bam, forever world, open. Where are we? What are we looking at here? Okay, so here's what we're looking at so far. This is the stony outcrop that we found, all the ores. The original mountain that we found. I think this is the mountain that has the ancient city on it. So that's actually a pretty nice distance away from the human kingdom. Or the human settlement, I should say, the town over here. And we are somewhere in here. Yeah, because here's that tiny swamp right here, right? And then it's just rolling fields. A flower forest here. I'll be honest, with a little bit of work, I mean, I probably have to take down a couple of plateaus here and there, clean up some of the waterways. This could be another kingdom. This kingdom is 100% far enough away from the Dwarven Kingdom. And having the ancient city being right there, in between it all, I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot, actually. Okay, let's head over to the game again. So, I want to find this outpost. I am right here. So let's follow this coast and see what else we can find. This, by the way, is a really, really beautiful beachfront. But it looks to be that this is not going to be a true ocean. We got some steep cliffs. Steep cliffs, a rocky shore. This is not terrain glitching either. This is pure natural generation. Whoa, Nautilus! Hold on. Wait, I've never seen these guys before. Neat. I would have thought they'd drop Nautilus shells. Whoa! I guess not. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Moving on. I know you can tame those things. I don't know how, though. Alright. So we got a pretty decent shore. And I feel as though this continent surely expands to a great deal. Yeah. I don't know what it is with my world and generating these, like, cliff-like, terrain. I don't know. I find it rather odd. A huge Sakura forest over here. Oh, another outpost. Hello. What do you guys have captured? You guys have a laze. All right. I would rescue them if I had a place for them to go. I'll be honest. I really wish I did. Alright, hello villagers. Copper spear, some more iron. Alright, not really anything that great. I will take your hay bales though. Thank you very much. So like I was saying, this area is actually pretty nice. There's got to be a lot of terraforming and a lot of work that needs to be done to this place. But the open plains, you know, the riverside, all of these awesome terrain that's just around this spot. Like, it's massive. It's huge. Alright, 1 second. I have to reload MCA selector. Forever World. Oh, yeah. There's just so much open land in this section here. I mean, okay, yeah. There's gonna need to be a lot of terraforming that needs to get done. These rivers are gonna have to get cleaned up. Some of them are gonna have to get filled in. But I'm really starting to like what I'm seeing here. So this is where I am right now. Let's go a little more, just a bit more to the northeast. Really would not mind this spot being a place for a human kingdom. Do we have a... No, it's not that one. Whoops. Actually, the easiest way to tell if this is a new village I found is if there's any hay bells. But no, I have found this village before. I have been here before. And I think it's this one. let's see here. I think this is the outpost right here. So, there should... Okay, I was right. Because here's the double village. Alright, let's just mark our land here. And you know what? Since it's getting dark, we'll also go ahead and stay here for the night. Sleeping off the nights. Nope, I'm sleeping here today. Hay bales! Tons of them. Look at them. Yep. I think we're going to build a kingdom here, chat. I think this is going to be the place. I think this is going to be where the humans are going to reside. I kind of like this place a lot. Got a lot of hay bales so far. Yeah. Yep, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Alright, so now the question is, where are we going to put the castle? Alright, so I am currently about right here. If we're gonna put the castle, like, dead center in the middle of this area, right? I would probably put it in one of two places. I would probably either put it here, or I would put it up further north. Let's go on the other side of this cherry blossom forest here. Okay, so it's a good thing that we're actually going out and exploring this place now, because I'm seeing that things are going to get a little bit complicated if we go further this way. See here, video settings. Okay. Another viable option that we have... Hold on. Oh! Oh, okay, look at this. So, this changes things. There's a savanna biome here. Okay, I'm glad we spotted this. Because that is going to change my opinion on where we're going to put the castle. Yeah, that's going to change where we put things here. This is a hard choice to make. This is a very, very difficult choice to make. I legitimately do not know. Oh, boy. This is a tough decision. Oh, okay, yeah. So, there's the savanna biome. Okay, so the castle is gonna have to be built like somewhere here. So I'm thinking this is a little bit too close to the ocean. We don't want the castle to be able to be targeted by like oceanic bombardment, right? Let me think. Shit, dude. I just don't know. Because it looks to be like a swampy trek through here, or you go over the ice. The ice just makes things a lot harder. And still, that is quite the distance away. Human Kingdom, Dwarven Kingdom, that is a far, far distance to travel to get from one to the other. I think we're gonna put the castle right here. So that way it's close enough to be next to the ocean. And we have this beautiful ocean front right here. Right? This whole ocean front could be a gorgeous port. Or we could set it up to where, like, this section here is the port instead. And have this be like a little fishing bay. Or something, you know? So I think this village here... I think this village here is going to be the initial start of the Human Kingdom. So we gotta go south of the Watchport. Okay. So here's the village. Yeah, right here. Right? Right, let's take a look around here. Yeah, so about right there. That is where I am. So, to avoid from myself having to do, like, even more fucking digging, I think we're gonna go with right here. And then we're gonna terraform these rivers to work in our favor here. Or, better yet, here's what we'll do. We're gonna throw the castle down here, just across this river. We'll fill in this little lake here, right? We will secure this area over here. Here, let me go check let me actually go check that out. So we gotta go this way. The worst thing I'm gonna probably have to do is take out this little Sakura forest here. That's probably gonna be the worst of it. All of this is gonna get fixed. So a great deal of this is going to have to get filled in. And we're probably going to have to construct a beachfront over here. Yeah. Because this is a proper ocean. This is a proper ocean. We got a spruce forest over here. Another little mountain area. My elytra just died. That almost was very, very bad. Okay, you know what? Let's also throw in everything that we've gathered so far. For the hell of it, let's make just a couple more rockets. Nope, put that down. You in there. Alright, off we go again. Okay, because this also works out really, really well. Because I have plenty of space to expand on the human settlement. I like the idea of having the rivers everywhere. I love that. Being able to use the natural river flow and incorporating that into the build. So we're going to do that. The one thing that I don't like is how close this is to all of this. Not really a big fan of that. But, like I said, if worst comes to worst, okay, I can completely annihilate this mountain, this hill here, this not archipelago, this plateau, that's the word, flatten it out, terraform it, and then fill this in, and we have this whole section here for the castle, right? On top of that, we have this whole area here to be like the quote-unquote main town, like castle town. And then all of these other little islands and stuff that are separated by the river, we can expand into like subdivisions of the kingdom and do farming, fishing, you know, have pathways going out to the docks. There's going to be a dock over here. We could build a dock over here and then have everything connect to this, the human kingdom. So, that is that. Oh. Do. There we go. So the ancient kingdom, the human kingdom, those have all been discovered today. All right, let's keep going. I have no idea what else we're going to find. Now, one thing's for certain, though. I do want to land, and I want to grab my other elytra. I want to kill some spiders, some creepers, get some gunpowder, string. So that way our rocket supply doesn't run out on our exploration. Oops. And string, because now that we found the human kingdom settlement, we are going to need so much scaffolding. So much scaffolding we're going to need. So we're just going to take a short break, do some monster slaying. I got my chest plate on, so we don't have to worry too much about getting destroyed. But then again, skeletons with death bows, power bows, flame bows do exist. Let's do some monster slaying and gather some XP. Pair our elytras. One is already fully healed, which is a good thing. Whee! Ow. Don't you destroy any of my land. Away. Ow. Woohoo! No. Alrighty. I just watched that creeper despawn right in front of me, you bastard. Why is it skeletons? Why is it all just primarily skeletons? Jesus. There we go. Spiders. Yay. Alright. Oop. Oh. Hey, buddy. Sorry, but you're not getting away. Ah! Hey, I needed that pond. That was rude. The only thing I'm not looking forward to building when we finally get to the human kingdom is all of the goddamn custom trees I'm gonna have to build. Not too thrilled about that, I'll be honest. Oh, look at that. There's like 6 creepers over here now. Yes. Look at them all. No! Fucking skeletons! Die! I hate skeletons. God damn it. Ow. No! My gunpowder! No, I am not dealing with you. Go away. Stop destroying my beachfront. Fucking damn it. Skeleton, not in the mood. I hate skeletons. I hate skeletons so much. But, hey, 61 gunpowder. For just a little bit of farming? Not bad. Alrighty, let's see where the ocean takes us, shall we? I'll close that down. Ooh, there's a lush cave underneath this area. Look at all the azalea trees. Blah, 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 blah. So we made some pretty decent progress on the construction side of things. Now, if only I can just find a mangrove swamp. So here's another thing that I'm going to be looking for. Since we already found an ancient city to build the ancient kingdom, and we found a place to build the human kingdom, perhaps we should also look for a place to build the Sky Kingdom. The Sky Kingdom, and also perhaps, aside from the Sky Kingdom, another priority that I do want to get out of the way, I want to find a place to build the Elven Kingdom. The dwarves, the humans, and the elves are the three most important races in this world. The humans are good for their expansion and monster hunting feats. The elves are good with their magic, and the dwarves are good with the forge. So, we definitely have to find a way to incorporate those guys. I also have to see if all of the armor trims and everything for the discs are down in that one ancient city. I highly doubt that all of them are going to be there, but it is worth the shot. But man, oh man, am I not generating the correct terrain right now to be finding a mangrove swamp. Found another dark forest. And what appears to be another shoreline. Let's take a break from flying. What is that? Copper Nautilus armor? Iron Nautilus armor. A buried treasure map. What? That was just a blank map. What the hell? I got scammed. I got scammed. So what I'm looking for in terms of the Sky Kingdom, I noticed that my world does happen to have like a lot of vast, wide open oceans, right? Like this one, for example. And I note, is this mycelium? Oh my god, it is. This is probably the tiniest little mushroom island I have ever seen. What is this? It's an itty bitty mushroom island. Huh. It's so cute. Just out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. Anyway, like I was saying, I noticed that my world tends to have like a lot of vast and wide open oceans. So, I was thinking that our Sky Kingdom can be floating directly over one of those oceans. Okay, for real though, which way am I going? I'm going west, okay. So I'm going more towards the, oops. I'm going more towards the Dwarven Kingdom right now. Mega Taiga. These are the kinds of biomes that I would destroy just for the wood. Let's see. A lot of stony shores. Mega taigas galore, dude. Oh, here's a pale oak forest. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Whee! Hunter, how's it going, bud? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been doing well. Thank you for the hydrate. I absolutely did not drink recently. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Nice little village. Little village to rest for the night. As soon as I clean it out of its cretins. Oh, I've been lurking since 26 minutes into stream? Oh. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I don't have my viewer count turned on, so I don't know if anybody's ever watching. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Ow. Alright, let's collect our hay bales to mark that we have been here. Normally I'm asleep at this time because of school, but how are you? Did I eat? I did eat. I just haven't been drinking a lot of water. I had some chicken and some mashed potatoes. What am I doing today? I am exploring the Forever World. We're trying to find points of interest. And we're trying to locate places and where we would be setting up kingdoms or, you know, special little spots around the world. And honestly, just getting to know our world a little bit better, because we've been severely lacking in exploration. So we're just taking a look around. And I'm totally not trying to procrastinate and buy me some time to not have to build the Dwarven Kingdom anymore, because holy fuck, this build is taking forever. It's also the fact that I just don't have a whole lot of time. Playing a bunch of different games on the side. I work. So I don't have a whole lot of time to play Minecraft. As much as I would really, really like to. There are other games that unfortunately have my priority right now. Two of those games being factory simulator games. Which, I do need to get back on Satisfactory at some point in time and actually beat the game. Whoa! Cool terrain generation. But yeah, the current moment, we are looking for a place to start construction of the Elven Kingdom and the Sky Kingdom. And a side objective that I'm doing is I'm trying to find a mangrove swamp so that way I can collect propagules and start mass producing mangrove wood. That's what we're doing. And hey, a woodland mansion. Okay. Hey, this is pretty cool. Remember what I was talking about points of interest? This would 100% be one of them. Alright, let's go. We'll come back to that at some point in time. Actually, now that I think about it, do I have the post-mortem? I don't. I don't have the post-mortal achievement yet. Let's go find a Vindicator. Alright, where are the Vindicators? Not seeing a whole lot of enemies in here. Work be working me hard? Hell yeah, it is. No. Aww. I'll fix it. But, oh yeah, work has been... Ugh. Beating my ass. Oh, whoa. Hello. Dude, even with netherite armor, these guys flippin' hurt. A little mushroom farm going on here. Ah! No. Come on, give me a Vindicator. A little hydroponic farm. Lots of wool. These chests never have anything in them, right? No, I didn't think so. Nah. Alright, sorry about your floor. Are you a Vindicator? Nope. Ah, damn it. Okay. Little jail. Oh, you have a... Yours is enchanted, sir. Ow. Oh. Ooh. Vex armor trim. That's a lot of gunpowder. Okay, hello. The number of spawnable places are starting to get really low. That's why we're seeing so many mobs. Okay. Wow, that was kind of anticlimactic. I was kind of hoping to find a Vindicator and get my hands on a totem. I have been thoroughly disappointed. Huh. All right, chat. Let's get out of here. Whee! And let's go this way, I guess? I don't know where to go. But more importantly, I don't know where I am. I know these are all new chunks that we're generating. These are all brand new chunks. But I have no idea where I am. We haven't checked MC Selector in a while. I know I've been steadily making my way in a circle, going from northeast to north to northwest to west, and I'm pretty sure that way is south. Now, I could be completely wrong. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Let's see here. Some more hay bales and stuff. Animals gotta eat somehow. Looks like we're coming up on another ocean. We are covering a lot of ground, though. I am very happy about that. We are covering a lot of ground. Let's see. I'll take those. Still no signs of a mangrove swamp, though. I'm curious, how's my adventuring time? I'm only missing 4 biomes! Oh, are you kidding me? I'm only missing 4 biomes in my adventuring time achievement. That's one of the hardest achievements to get. Ooh, calcite. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's drop that. That. Whoop. Need that. Yes. Calcite is probably one of my favorite white blocks in this game. No, is it just that little patch right there? Or is there more? That's a pretty significant patch of calcite. That's snow. Snow, more snow. Yeah, I think that's it. Huh. That's disappointing. I would mine all of that, to be honest, but I don't want to be here forever. Alright, new biome. We got a jungle. We haven't seen a fresh jungle biome in a while. Ooh, right next to a pale oak biome. Nice. There's another pale oak biome here. A third pale oak biome here. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Let's keep flying around this area here. Oh, this is a big pale oak biome. Look at the size of this one. Most of the ones that we've found so far were itty bitty. This is probably the biggest one we found right here. We got spruce logs over there. Man, I'm just trying to find myself a freaking mangrove propagule. Is that too hard to ask? Alright, let's take a rest. course, unfortunately, these people don't have any food. Gonna be headed out now. Have a great rest of your stream. Make sure to hydrate. I will, Hunter. Thank you very much. Thanks for lurking for so long, man. You have a great sleep. Much appreciated. Alright, chat, we got another sunken ship here. Take a break from the air. What do we got in here? An emerald. Okay. And then paper. Whee! Ooh, this is a cute little island. It's a cute little island in the middle of the ocean. It's large enough to build a structure or two on it. Ooh, you want to know what I think would be interesting to build? Something along the lines of a Tortuga, a pirate outpost, right? This is a very big Mega Taiga. Holy crap. I just keep growing ever more concerned that we haven't been able to find a mangrove swamp yet. Oh, holy hay bales. Find it funny, these guys were trying to hide their hay bales underneath the cliff. Keeping them dry. Smart. Alright, well, we are out of rockets again. We only have 2.5 stacks left. This is all we got. Like, I definitely need to build a mob farm. Like, it's getting to the point where it's just completely unacceptable that I don't have one yet. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. The Great Savannah. Wow, this biome is huge. And it's still going. Holy crap. Chat, I don't have large biomes on. This biome is literally just that big. What on earth is the terrain generation doing in my world? Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Another jungle. This is a pretty high up jungle. God damn. And then we're back to savanna biomes. Oh boy. All right. I think after 2.5 hours not being able to find a mangrove forest, let's grab Spawn Town. We gotta go this way. Okay. This is the world's last chance. Last chance to give me a mangrove swamp. No more of these stupid cliffs. No more of these stupid elevated plateaus. They're dumb. Ow. They are dumb and stupid, and I hate them. Caves and Cliffs was a great update. Don't get me wrong. But they messed up the world generation and the terrain generation so fucking badly. They messed it up so bad. Like, it's to be honest with you guys, I kind of want to see my world with Terralith. And for those of you who don't know what Terralith is a terrain generation mod that it takes the giant, like, sharp cliff plateaus that you guys can see right here and actually, like, smooths them out, like, a lot. Terralith's terrain generation is pretty awesome. Alrighty. We got icy cliffs here. There's another villager outpost over here. Or a pillager outpost. Swap that out just before it breaks. This has been a pretty big disappointment, I'm not gonna lie. We did find a bunch of, you know, hay bales, so that way we can repopulate a bunch of animals, which is good. We can breed horses. I think that's something that the humans would do, horse breeding. Here's the mesa. The massive jungle. There's a lodestone right here. remember what that lodestone is. Alright, well, here's Spawn Town. Alright, so I was way to the north. Okay. Huh. Alright, let's put some stuff away. Let's put that away, put that away. And put that away. Get our compass chest. Rocket chest out. Got another lodestone. Alrighty. Tons of gunpowder. We love to see it. We got just under a stack or so. Let's get the hay bales out now. We'll go put these over here where they belong. Whee! Alright, we got tons of calcite, tons of string, some extra metals, which is always nice. I like to keep obsidian in here as well. Freeze up that shulker box. In you go. Alright, and then everything else we can pretty much just throw into different chests. Like, I've completely given up on the organization of Spawn. I just accept that it's never going to be completely organized ever again. Alright, freeze up that shulker box. Then these can get put away. And then all of this can come back in my inventory. Because this is all the things that I was building with at the Dwarven Kingdom. Alright. You know what's one thing that we can do, though? I could plug in my seed to chunk base. Alrighty. Let's take a look. Let's see how crazy the world has gotten. Okay. All right. It looks to me as though we added quite a lot of space to everything over here. Yeah, here's the Woodland Mansion. I'm fairly certain that this is not everything we've generated so far. Excuse me. I definitely do feel like there is still a lot more that it's not showing us. But regardless, though, it's still a pretty sizable addition to our world map. A lot of new places discovered, especially to the north, which is good. The west is just full of surprises. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pale oak biomes. That's crazy. A woodland mansion we managed to find. And this gorgeous area over here. A little village, a bunch of little lakes and rivers. That's right next to a giant lake that has a monument in it. Considered to be an ocean, I guess. Very interesting. And the coolest part is, this section here is relatively big. And if you follow it this way, you have a place where I can build a land bridge, build a path through here, right? Keep going, keep going, keep going, and then there you are, you're at the Dwarven Kingdom. It's pretty much the same distance. Oh no, the Human Kingdom is definitely a little bit further away. Yeah, the Human Kingdom is 100% a little bit further away from the Dwarven Kingdom than this area over here. But it's still a nice little area. You could fill in a lot of this land here, keep some of the rivers. Yeah, keep some of the rivers that flow through this area. Seal off like a good chunk and a good size of this land here, and then we have ourselves an Elven Kingdom. Still a little ways away though. That was just a little section up top. We still have yet to search anywhere to the south. Or even if there is a way to get around in the south. Because that was quite the large distance we traveled. Furthest point of travel is about 8,000 blocks. So, yeah. That's quite the distance, if you ask me. But hey, overall, that was a pretty good exploration session. We discovered a lot today. Okay. So, I don't believe we have anything. Okay, we only just have the book. So, let's grab another sign. So we have the Elven Kingdom, the Sky Kingdom, the Nether, the End, the Sea, the Ruined Kingdom, and of course, the Human Kingdom. What we can do is we can take my compass box. The Ancient Kingdom and the Human Kingdom. So that way they're tucked away nice and safe. Sand. Alright, I'll put that over there. Lonely jungle biome. Yeah, I have no idea what that jungle lodestone was. Because I don't have a compass that points in that direction. It's odd. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and call it here. I'm going to probably go work on the Dwarven build more. But yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. Good job. We discovered a lot. Hopefully, we'll be able to start connecting places pretty soon. As soon as I get the actual, like, ideas of the Dwarven Kingdom down, we'll go ahead and move on with something. I'm thinking we're probably just going to go ahead and finish the fortress part of the build. And then, as time goes on, we will slowly start incorporating the underground. Because the fortress is turning out to be a little bit more than I anticipated. So, yeah. For our first mega build, we kind of went a little overboard. I'm not gonna lie. But, thanks very much for watching, folks. I appreciate it. This is going to be the ending of this segment of the stream. And I think...
And, yep.
I think we're gonna go raid someone. Who is live right now? Let's see here. Whom of my friends, people that I know, can we go bother?
I was in an 80.
Blah. Oh, here we go, folks. I would say let's go and raid QV, but we raid QV almost every time we end up streaming. But somebody else whom I follow, Midnight Bell, she is currently playing through Monster Hunter World, not Wilds. And if you guys know anything about my content, we love Monster Hunter World around here. So, we're gonna go raid Midnight Bell, ladies and gentlemen. Go give her a follow, go give her some support, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.